If your onboarding is clunky, confusing, or inconsistent, now is the time to clean it up. Hey, Coach, welcome back to the Backend Blueprint for Coaches, the podcast where we cut through the tech overwhelm and get your coaching business running like a well-oiled machine. Okay, I know that sounded a little cheesy, but I'm working out the intro for these episodes, so you're gonna notice a few variations until I find one that actually really works for me. But I'm your host, Sha-day, and today we are diving into 5 must-have systems every coach needs if you're serious about scaling without burning out. This episode is for you if you're tired of duct taping your back end together with a bunch of free tools, with sticky notes, and definitely way too many tabs open. You deserve systems that support your growth, not that hold you back. So go ahead and grab your tea, your water, or your latte. In my case, a macchiato, and let's get into it. Let's start with the most obvious system, scheduling. I talk to coaches all the time who are still manually emailing back and forth with clients to set up different coaching sessions, to set up discovery calls. And my friend, that is just so time consuming and it's super risky. You are technically just one missed email away from a no-show or just having a frustrated client. So, what you need is one simple integrated scheduler that automates your booking, automates the reminders, the session links, and the intake forms. And that's why I love the tool Paperbell. It's the all-in-one tool designed just for coaches, and it handles your scheduling like the CEO that you are. If you follow me on YouTube, you know that I talk a lot about Paperbell and how it is my favorite tool for coaches. So if you haven't started your account yet, definitely go to the link in the show notes so that you can get started today. The second system is a streamlined client onboarding flow. Did you know that your client's journey starts before your first coaching session? A strong onboarding system includes the following: a welcome email with next steps, access to pre-work or any resources that you provide, a contract if you require a signed contract, a payment confirmation, and their first coaching session scheduled. So, setting up this workflow isn't about being cold or robotic because technically, when you automate your onboarding, your client actually feels taken care of immediately. And you end up showing up to the first session feeling clear and confident. Think about it. If you've ever signed up for a coaching program, if you had to wait, weeks or even a few days to get information about something that you just spent maybe thousands of dollars on, you're going to feel a little worried and not very confident about what you just purchased. So it's essential that you set up an easy workflow that makes your client feel supported. If your onboarding is clunky, confusing, or inconsistent, now is the time to clean it up. The third system is an easy way to collect payments. If you've ever had to chase down payments or manually send PayPal links, or even worse, send an actual invoice, then this one's for you. You need a system where one, your clients pay at the time of booking. Two, recurring payments are handled automatically. Three, you can offer payment plans or packages. And lastly, where your income becomes predictable. Again, Paperbell does this really seamlessly. Your client chooses a package they want to buy, they pay, and they book their client session all in one really smooth experience. The fourth system is a repeatable weekly workflow. So here's the thing, scaling your business takes consistent action, not some big heroic effort every once in a while. I've been guilty of that. I know sometimes we have weeks where we just can't get it together, But your backend really should support a repeatable weekly rhythm. So think about, when do you want to create content? When do you check in with clients? When do you review your metrics? And when do you pitch your offers? If this is sounding like a mess in your head and you're already getting really anxious just thinking about it, no worries, I got you. This is your sign to start using a project manager. My absolute favorite one is Asana. I literally use it every single day for both personal and business tasks that I need to complete. And similar tools to Asana would be Trello, ClickUp, Notion. There's tons out there, but I've tried most of them and I always go back to Asana. So no matter what you choose, just make sure you actually use it so that your weeks start to flow with ease and not stress. Lastly, the fifth system that you need is a system for tracking metrics and making decisions. You cannot grow what you don't measure. I'm not sure who said that, but I'm sure it was someone very smart and philosophical. But whatever you're tracking, whether it's how many people are following you on Instagram, how many people are in your Facebook group, how many people are on your email list, what your discovery call conversion rate is, you need a system that helps you actually see what's working and what's not. So that way you can make empowered decisions and not emotional ones. And tracking doesn't have to be scary. Today, I want you to start with a simple Google Sheet or Excel spreadsheet. Simply pick a day of the week that you want to track this weekly. Enter in your numbers on that day. So let's say it's a Monday. You'll enter in your numbers. Then you'll actually have a benchmark to start with. And in the coming weeks, if you don't like where the numbers are headed, you now have data and can figure out why things aren't working and make tweaks. Or you may be doing even better than you thought and can just do more of what's working to see even more growth. So let's recap the five must have systems every coach needs to scale. One, a client booking and scheduling system. Two, a streamlined client onboarding flow. Three, an easy way to collect payments. Four, a repeatable weekly workflow. And five, a system for tracking metrics and making decisions. When you have these systems in place, you're not just organizing, you're creating a business that supports your growth and ultimately gives you freedom. If you're thinking, okay, Sade, this sounds amazing, but where do I start? Well, of course, I have a free gift for you. Download my free guide, Booked and Automated with Paperbell. This will help you create the first three must have systems I shared in today's episode so you can start getting booked, streamline your client onboarding, and automate your communication with your clients all in just a few days. You'll walk away with clarity, confidence, and maybe even a few hours back in your week. You can grab it now at SadeJohnson.com/booked or click the link in the show notes. All right, coach, that's it for today. If this episode gave you an aha moment, be sure to screenshot it and post it inside my Facebook group, Automated and Abundant Coaches. I really love seeing what's clicking for you. And if you're ready to take this to the next level and set up these systems with my support, come join us inside the Backend Blueprint Hub. It's the membership where we turn your chaos into confidence, one system at a time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will talk to you next week. Bye.